we found ROKband, the journey for us started in England. We kind of started noticing that anytime we put like a toque on him, the hats would always like shift. Like something's not right. And then, so his head was pretty lopsided. And over there we reached out to our doctor, and they kind of was like, yeah, you might need a helmet, but he's fine. And they kind of brushed it off. So when we knew we were moving back, I went online and reached out to a pediatric physiotherapist over here in Canada, because we were moving when he was about 9-10 months old. And yeah, we had our first meeting with her when we moved here. She was lovely, and she told us, yeah, he probably needs a helmet, and told us about ROKband.
I was more concerned about how people would look at him having a helmet, like the kind of comments he would get from people, but everything we got in the long run was pretty positive. And
I think we got lots of positive comments about his helmet. Everyone thought he looked really cute.
Yeah, everyone was, especially being in Canada, everyone was like, oh, cool little hockey helmet. The more we went out in public, the more we ran into other people with the same helmet on.
Oh yeah, we saw other ROKband babies, and you kind of see each other and be like, hey.
Give each other a little nod, you know?
And I think our other concern, though, going into it, was that we were late to the party. He was, 9-10 months, so we kind of had our expectations pretty low. We didn't think it might work, because I know a lot of babies, they can start this when they're a lot younger. But like I said, in England, they kind of brushed us off. So our concern, was that it wouldn't really work. I think what surprised us the most was just how quickly he adapted, how easy everything was. It can be a bit scary, especially when they're fitting him the first time, and they're putting him this on and off. He cried a lot his very first appointment, I think, when they were fitting it, just because he didn't really understand. And I think he fell asleep as soon as we got in the car. So there was no issues there, and anytime, we did see if we thought it was uncomfortable for him, we reached out, and the staff were amazing and kind of explained everything or adjusted it. But if anything, it was surprising, just how comfortable it was for him. If anything, it gave him maybe a bit too much confidence. He kind of goes at everything 90 miles an hour, but no, it was, for me, it was kind of something that was second nature. And actually, when you take his helmet off, he would reach for it to put it back on.
He's a little danger baby as well, so kind of peace of mind knowing that he had a helmet on.
Yeah, that was an added bonus. Yeah.
The overall experience was pretty easy, to be honest. It was quite daunting at first, thinking about kind of going into this long process, but the staff here made it really easy for us. The appointments were made easily. Jensen was made comfortable every time we came in, so we didn't really have any issues. So yeah, I would say that the whole process was a lot more simple than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it was pretty stress-free. I mean, to the point that Jensen has fallen asleep during his appointment sitting in the chair. So yeah, just overall positive. It's been really great. As you can tell, Jensen's comfortable. As soon as we walk in, he's kind of like, yeah, I know where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, the staff make you feel welcome. I think now that it's done, I mean, the main thing we'll miss is looking forward to seeing his progress every month. It was a little bit nerve-wracking sometimes, not knowing how much progress he made, but yeah, we always look forward to our visits, and he'd always be excited to see the staff, so yeah.
Advice for anyone who's on the fence about deciding whether to come in or not: just come in for a consultation. Maybe it will change your mind. If you're thinking about it or can't decide what you want to do, at least coming in and talking to a professional is going to help, going to give you a little bit of peace of mind on it. Because I wasn't quite sure, and my son now has a near perfect shaped head. So
yeah, I think for the consultation, for sure. I mean, we didn't feel pressured. They explained all of our we'll address all of our concerns, explain the process, and let us think about it, which, I mean, our decision was pretty much made up then that we were going to go through with it. But like I said, we were a little bit late to the party with Jensen, and they managed our expectations. Just come in and talk. I would wholeheartedly recommend ROKband to anyone who is considering this journey for their kid. I definitely would come back if in the future we needed to with another child. Honestly, I think the difference between the helmets is you kind of can't compare them. Seeing other little ones out there with the big clunky helmets, you just kind of feel bad for them. His was comfortable, the staff were amazing. And again, our expectations were completely exceeded. His progress was amazing, the staff were great. We can't thank you guys enough. Can you say hi?
I think we just looked at it in the long run, you know, if he wants to feel normal at school, or like wear a hat, or even better, but things like little simple things like wearing a safety helmet when he's like, you know, riding his bike. Like now we know that we don't have to get anything like custom made for him, or everything's going to fit properly. It's that peace of mind.